Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Magic and Masterminds. I think this is episode 25.
Yep.
Something like that.
25 indeed.
Don't hold us to that.
I think it's 25. I think the last thumbnail I did was 24. Anyway.
Yeah, 24.
In the last episode, we had some very good heart-to-heart stuff. It was nice.
You can call it that.
We all became friends. In this episode, I feel the need...
Yes, we certainly leveled with each other.
I feel the need to draw attention to two things. The first being, we now have a full moon counter up here. Because two of our party members are fucking werewolves.
Rawr.
I forgot about that.
It only recently became a thing.
I've made a little document to compile what we know about werewolves. So this is something that you guys can refer to and also update accordingly as you learn more information. Feel free to use it how you will. And Gate is making inappropriate comments. Anyway,
How dare.
our mission tonight is hopefully simple. We're headed to the police station to interrogate the people that we arrested, and then we are, in theory, going to Geraldine Meyer's house and or shop to figure out what the hell her deal is.
But hey, that's just a theory. A disc theory.
Yeah, I say house and or shop because they are two separate places, so...
Let's split up.
Jack,
Dang,
not-
I search for clues.
Anyway, first stop, we have some people that we need to interrogate. Let me just
Where
pull
are
the
they?
map over. You guys are over here in the waiting room.
Oh,
I see
it's
nothing.
Black.
I see nothing.
Why the hell is...
It's all
Nate, did you put dynamic lighting on this damn thing?
I might have.
How about no?
I might have. Thank you.
Just turn it off. Jesus Christ.
Off. Okay.
How many did
Yes.
you put on?
Finally.
It's a lot of check marks that need to be checked.
Oh yeah, that's
Anyway.
right. We had a very, very long thing to be.
What does that
The
mean?
architect that built this place was.
Oh, I can
Was
go.
an
Special.
asshole.
Hey,
I was gonna be
Wow.
nice, but yeah, an asshole. Yeah.
how dare you?
Yep. I mean, in character, nice. God.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
How dare you?
Yeah, see, that's the difference.
Easy.
How dare you?
Anyway, I'm just gonna sort of... I don't know why I put you over here. Really, you should be over by the interrogation room, because you got some people to interrogate.
Yeah, and I see. Apparently, someone's already beat us to a punch in interrogations.
Yes, indeed. Let me just...
Would Duval even be allowed in? She never technically said yes to any of this, and the chief of police only just found out of her existence.
She's basically allowed in under tight supervision, aka there's like 4 officers here. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you guys arrive in the
Ah,
interrogation
okay.
room to discover there's an interrogation in progress.
Ah, yes,
AKA.
as it should be.
This woman has her head cradled in her hands as she's just leaning on the desk, while this blue thing is talking to this skeleton. The
Well, I have-
skeleton is chittering, and the blue thing is responding as if it can understand.
Well, I already have one question. One, in Cecily's character, why is Velvet outside of her cell?
I was wondering the same thing.
Velvet has been promised food for translation services.
Really?
Wow, it's as if
Navi?
she is on the up
Navi,
and
whose
up
idea was
for
this?
Food.
Navi, whose idea was this?
Not mine.
Aldred just kind of goes all like, "This is sound logic. So long as she does not receive direct orders from her keeper to do other things, it is a fairly logical thing to do."
Navi looks up and over and sees that and just sort of makes vague gesturing movements towards them.
They're new
She's a
friends.
friend.
They are both. She is a friend. He is a coworker.
Thanks.
Yes.
Are you guys just adopting everyone you meet?
Yes.
No,
Potentially.
Hopefully not.
I hope not.
And you see why we are coworkers. And not friends.
Look at this. This is the hill we chose to die on, and it's your fault.
Try not to die. I've done it. It's unpleasant.
Oh, I don't know about that. Can we not now? It's bad enough being surrounded by people I don't know and immediately just start tapping on walls.
Anyways, have we actually gotten actual progress with Velvet talking to Buff Big Bones here?
Well, he's insisting on being called Beach Boy.
Wow, so it's canon.
All right.
Wow.
Other than
I
that, I don't know what
expected
y'all
Captain
wanted to ask him.
What do
What's
we
his
want
deal
to
with
ask?
werewolf haters?
The skeleton starts chittering angrily. Velvet nods a few times and looks over. Apparently, mean wolves tried to eat him.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah, I
it
think-
because...
Yeah.
Is it, I
Yeah.
don't
He
mean
is
to
a
sound-
guy chew toy.
Mm.
Hey, I'm covered in bones too. I can relate to that. But that's just part of the risk.
Ah.
The risk scaling with werewolves?
Yeah, they like to chew things. Who knew?
Aldred actually just kind of circles around, and I'm actually going to see if I can identify what fuckery he is.
All right,
is-
roll your recording check.
What
All
is
right.
this calcium fuckery going on right here?
That's good. Don't pat the guy.
Okay,
Me personally, I know a lot. Anyway, no.
Aldred,
Yeah?
this is a white. AKA a being that died, had regrets, and basically came back to life because of how pissed off it was about those regrets. It took this one a little while, but it came back, had some regrets, and then werewolves happened, and it was just like, screw those things!
Aldred just kind of crosses his arms and states, "It is no wonder that he is resentful. Whites are typically very petty creatures."
Wow, you're gonna call him petty right in from his face?
Oh my god.
I would.
Raises his brow. Is he not, however?
Are you?
Why are you saying he has a face? He doesn't have one. Navi reaches over and slaps Velvet.
Gets it.
Okay. How about a different question?
All right.
Other than that cyborg woman, is there anyone else? Is there anyone else you're directly working with?
It makes more chittering noises. Velvet nods in, like, understanding about the translation. And looks back over. He says no.
How about,
That was a lot of noises.
How about do you know
Can you-
anyone do you know anyone that's able to control the werewolves?
It stares at Yue like she's crazy.
I'm thinking that the stare means no.
These guys, if these guys knew how to control werewolves, why do you think they would be harassing them? That seems like a lot of needless work if you had a much better alternative.
I wasn't really asking if they have anyone that controls werewolves. I was asking if they knew anyone that did.
Doesn't that mean the same thing?
No, not
Yeah.
really. One could be either. One could just know that they exist, and the other's working with them.
And again, why do the more difficult? Why take the more difficult path when you have an easier alternative? Then
Because the easier alternative won't recruit with you.
Aldred just kind of looks over and states, it would seem that if this is the case, it would seem that they are not allies with the old woman.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's just give away vital information just like that. Yeah, that real smooth.
It's like,
Like
Anyway.
sandpaper.
Anyways, I want to ask him a question.
Y'all
Go
aren't
ahead.
very good at this whole information withholding thing, are you?
No.
No.
to be entirely fair, I am old and senile.
Why? why
I'm
would
pretty
you-
sure I'm older than you, Aldred. And I'm pretty
Aldred-
sure she's, gestures to Dubel, older than both of us.
Aldred just kind of crosses his arms a little bit.
She is now just in the corner, just pulling back, just like, how did you? Oh God, what do you? She's covering herself with her wings, just trying not to be noticed.
Aldred just kind of crosses his arms and just kind of gives a grin as though it was just a bad joke.
She's new to people.
And
Honestly, I think you all are. Even me. Especially me, but all of you.
I don't even know who you are.
name's Nav.
Good.
I'm undead. Get used to it.
Cool.
I'm used to undead. That's nothing unusual. You're actually in pretty good condition, all things considering.
Yeah, I kind of froze when I died. Was on ice for a while.
Wait, why did you yell at her when she said that?
I've seen at least you're not a melting pile. There could be a lot worse fates.
Could be a lot worse, I suppose.
What's keeping you alive, if you don't mind me asking?
Lich.
I don't see a lich.
Yep.
Well, that's
It's a long story.
It's a really
I
I
long.
mean, it's one of
That's
6
gonna be a common.
options.
That's gonna be a common phrase, isn't it?
Yes.
yeah.
Aldred just kind of looks over at the rest, sighs a little bit, and states, turns to the white, and immediately goes, "What is keeping you on this plane?"
It chitters. Velvet translates. Anger and spite, he says.
He just looks over at Maska,
Wow, good job.
just stares at Maska for a moment.
Hang on. Why are you staring at me?
I don't know. That sounds about right.
It's like, and turns back to it and states that what is making you angry and spiteful.
Right now, it's. Right now, he says, you guys.
Jesus Christ! Why are you blaming me? I didn't do anything yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
Keyword, stupid.
Maybe I should- fine. I'll just go wait outside since you are gonna be assholes.
I'm actually more surprised that we were having those other conversations in here.
It's Aldred just Aldred just kind of looks over at the white for just a moment, and he's gonna go ahead and approach him a little bit closer. I would approach closer, but right now I'm actually feeding animals and not on my computer.
Okay.
But
Let me move you a bit closer then. There you go.
Aldred is going to just kind of gonna go like, if you cooperate with our investigation, we will. If you cooperate with our investigation, there are certain things that can be done to release you from your mortal coil. Whites are not exactly known for being, shall we say, it is not known as a pleasant existence. No.
It stares at Navi, then chitters at Aldred. Velvet translates. He says he likes being not dead.
just like Aldred just kind of stares for a moment. It's like brings up both hands and just kind of gestures to all of him.
Certainly his living is better than yours.
Isn't another term for not dead just undead? Aldred?
just glances over, and you know, slightly slightly miffed at some of the peanut gallery going on over here.
Yeah, you're not very much of a good monster hunter, are you?
You're outside in the hallway.
You're in the hallway, Masca.
Masca just leans in, and then the officer next to him shoves him out.
Anyways,
I'm saying this out of character.
Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and do me an insight on I almost just went my bad German
you
accent.
almost went straight into.
All right, roll me some that dank insight.
I'm just trying to get a feel for what this guy's current mood is. What he's like. Is he mostly just putting on a show right now, or is he literally just, or is he like nervous?
He seems to be genuine in the fact that he doesn't want to go back to being dead, even if he has to keep on living as this abomination against all of mankind.
Aldred just kind of.
I'm right here.
I mean, I don't know what's more of an abomination, you or him.
Aldred just kind of glances over at Navi for a moment and is like, then, well, I'm actually going to go ahead and think through through everything on that in there. Is there something in an old folktale or something? Is there something that can be done to transform a wight into something less terrible?
That would take research, I would say.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and do that research here in just a little bit there, because there's plenty of tales of different monsters and different undead creatures, especially that can be, I wouldn't say like forcibly transformed, but rather like through some sort of ritual and whatnot, made to be less terrible. So I'll probably look into that in a little bit there. Aldred is going to go ahead and walk out of the room and state, "You may all interrogate. I am going to go and do some research."
Okay.
And, yeah.
Does anyone have any further questions for the skeleton?
Well, first off, Duvel, please stop tapping the skeleton.
Aw. I wanted to see how sturdy he. Are you actually boy or a girl? I know that
It's Beach Boy, so
He smells
I
male.
don't like to. I don't like to assume. I've made that mistake.
Hang on, let me just... Navi leans up and over the counter. Male pelvis.
Okay, good to know.
Oh my god!
Hey, I appreciate being thorough. Sometimes you have to with zombies.
Jesus Christ.
Cecily just pinches her brow. Okay. Final
I'm not sure if I should be offended or turned on by that.
It's called undead etiquette, Cicely. One day you will learn it.
Anyway, I believe I have a final question. Is there anything you're willing to tell us that might be helpful regarding the werewolves?
Roll persuasion.
All right. Slapper.
All right. It seems to consider for a few moments, and then chitters something over to Velvet, who translates. He says that after a werewolf has transformed, there's like a few nights of break period where it won't transform, even if there's the triggers. So like once it turns back to normal, then it won't turn back for like an amount of time. It said like a thing, Velvet doesn't think her translator can translate this, but like sun go down, moon go up, like she counts on all 6 of her fingers, then lifts up a foot. This many?
7?
That one.
Ah, okay. Got it. One go. Yeah.
Huh. For once I actually for once the first time I actually like that number.
Why are we actually taking advice from food?
Bluebell, behave.
Which one is food, Velvet or the Skelly Boy?
No one is food right now.
If it's food, Velvet wants it.
Your food's back in your food will be back in your cell, Velvet.
Okay.
God.
Okay. You just had to say that, didn't you, Cecily?
We already have as much we'll probably get out of this
Navi's
guy.
face is just on the desk now, and she's groaning.
Could have tried to find out where their headquarters are, but we don't understand him without Velvet.
Can't we just have him write down something?
I can mind read. Beach Boy has already proven to have a soul, so there's probably a mind in there somewhere.
See? We still have something available for us to use.
Okay.
We'll need him to hold still, though. I mean, if you guys can hold him down, that would really be appreciated, because the last thing I want is for some feedback to potentially end up hurting any of you in the process, because, yeah, that headache's kind of a killer.
Okay. Cecily just looks down at Beach Boy.
Are you going to be a willing mind-reading person?
He slowly starts trying to get out of the chair.
Hold him down.
I want to try grabbing him just with the tail.
Well, apparently multiple people are gonna grab him. So
Teamwork grapple check.
It sounds like a teamwork grapple attack. Yes.
all right, what do you want us to roll?
Whoever wants to lead this check. Who wants to lead the check?
I'm going to lead the check. I'm going to use the snake tail.
All right, roll for grapple, and then whoever wants to add on to it also roll, and I'll figure out things from there.
Yeah, never actually used this before, so I don't know if this will work.
Okay.
All right. So that's that.
And Cecily, are you joining in?
Yes.
That's a yes. Okay.
Why is there like a space after? It's like Caldu tips or types space and apostrophe s. It's like, what?
Yeah, I see that.
Who knows?
All right. Okay. So there's a bit of finagling involved, but you managed to get him grappled pretty good. He gets wrapped around by tail and then grabbed each arm by the girls.
All right, boy. Let's just settle down.
Come on, Beach Boy. This doesn't hurt at all.
He just makes angry chittering noises.
Watch your language.
Oh, you can understand him?
No, but I assume that it's probably bad.
Oh.
Lubed just
he's not into
closes.
it?
You are lucky you are not where I come from. Otherwise, this would be far more painful.
Can you just get the information?
Okay, I haven't done mind reading in a while. I'm not sure what I need to roll for that.
Oh, that was out of character. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just.
What does it say under your mind reading thing? If it's a close, I mean, since you've got him grappled, you probably don't need to make a close attack check because
no,
friggin' move.
But yeah, it's
well, if he's defenseless,
it's a will save DC 13. Did I not make a macro with this? I don't think I made a macro with this. I am a dumb. I am so sorry.
That's fine.
I just rolled his resistance for the dodge, just like because I just remembered you're supposed to roll better of dodge and or parry. He rolled a 1. He's goddamn defenseless. Just tell me what the DC for the mind reading is.
13.
Okay, let's roll his will.
Thumbs up. Nailed it.
All right, so that's okay. You can get his surface thoughts.
Okay.
So, what specifically are you looking for?
Hey guys, this is Lubad Zin. This is your interrogation. What do you want to know?
Location to where that cyborg flew off to.
Or
most
their
likely would
headquarters
fly
are.
off to.
Location of where their
Okay.
headquarters would be.
Okay, Lubed, I heard. And just starts getting surface thoughts for any sort of headquarters, location, and like any sort of hangout place if they have one.
Okay. As you kind of talk about getting locations that the cyborg may have gone to hide, you see a river with like a sort of dusty abandoned park by it, and there's an old rickety bridge, and you see some trees and some kind of not like worn down buildings, but still like not very good quality ones.
Huh. So
It doesn't
One
seem like he knows the place by name. He just sort of knows where it is.
Hey guys, do you happen to know? Because anything Lubed will see internally, Dubel will see internally. I'm just going to say that to make it easier. Hey guys, do you know of anywhere that has like a river, an old rickety bridge, really worn out park?
All right.
Navi?
Oh, you just straight up asking Navi?
I mean,
I'm not asking anybody.
He knows.
Alright.
He knows her way around.
Navi like lifts her head from the table where she'd been bonking her hand onto the top of her head from how stupid this entire debacle is.
You're lucky you're undead. That's bad for people.
Yeah, I've been told. Anyway, there's a place called Riverside Park, kind of bit ways north of Lakeshore Library. Matches that description.
So a lot of old buildings there.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Okay.
Apparently, a bit before I arrived in the city, there was some shenanigans that were going down around that area. People haven't gotten around to fixing it yet.
What kind of shenanigans? It's been a while since I've been here.
Would Yue know kind of shenanigans?
Yue might actually have a very good idea of those shenanigans. Roll whatever according to check with a +5.
Oh, Raku check?
Yeah.
All right, let me add that
Plus
five
five.
in there. That's an 11 in total with an 8, so 19.
Yue,
Yeah?
I'm sorry, I just have to process that fucking
Thanks a lot.
A rocket like a hurricane. God, I love it.
Got him.
As I was saying, you know the area, primarily because you have someone yelling in your ear about it.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the place where the thing happened with Nevin's mentor.
Oh.
I hate it when you make that look.
That would have been when Nevin and my mentor ended up dying. What would be going on over there?
I wonder if there'd be any undead there.
Maybe. Or would that be the location of their headquarters?
I'm not sure about headquarters. That was just the fort that Lubeck could find regarding places the cyborg lady could go to. Not getting too much of anything else regarding potential headquarters.
Maybe they just don't have a headquarters.
That's possible. These guys do seem very unorganized.
Well, if that's the only thing we can gather, that might be our best lead.
Yeah.
I actually don't know why we're chasing after this, to be honest. Unless this was Masca's idea.
Yeah, I'd rather not think too much about what Maska's planning, really.
Honestly,
You might want to start.
Honestly, when it comes down to it, we could just end up interrogating the cyborg lady if we can end up finding her.
Yeah, quick question. Show of hands, anyone who was actually successful in keeping her restrained.
Well,
Yeah, that's my fault.
hold on. I didn't even get a chance to answer.
Well, you
You
weren't there, so I figured you wouldn't even know, even if you were. My point
Wow.
is you. My point is.
Damn it, Ace.
You want me to sugarcoat it? Do I? My point is, no matter which way you cut it, if you think it's going to be wise to chase after someone with that much armor who it took me intervening in a portal and then Masker intervening for her to escape, if you think that's wise to just walk up and go, oh yeah, we can take that down for interrogation, no problem, you might want to think again. If we're going to face someone who's basically a walking brick, we are going to need a plan, and we are going to need a way to keep said person down.
Duh.
And I'm going to be worthless at that because every time I thought it was right, you guys say it's not. So I don't know what you want from me.
To
Well, it's like
restrain, not send to another world?
My contract said to deal with people. I don't do specifics just for that reason.
Hi.
Well, the way I see it, we considering the last time we faced something that was above our levels, we managed to deal with it without any casualty.
Basically,
Well, we stopped him from robbing a place.
yes.
We stopped him from robbing a place, so that counts as dealing with it.
I'm sorry. What's your success rate again? No offense, but every encounter I have seen and heard from you guys has gone terribly. I don't frankly want to die, and if each of you are going to drag me to someone who has very clearly proven to be stronger than many of you.
Well,
No.
two of us.
I'm
At once.
thinking that she might be leading up to wanting to do something else.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying, if you really want to go after this cyborg woman, what is that really her? Is that her name, Cyborg? I don't know. You all have strange names. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, if you
Wow.
want to go, if you want to go after this person, you're going to need a plan, and you're probably going to need something stronger than what you have now.
Most certainly.
Otherwise, it might be good to change course.
The plan would be to work as a team against this person.
And like my mother always said, if you can't hit someone the first time, get angry,
Hit them
use your
hard.
anger and hit them harder. Or was that my
I
dad who
tried,
tried to
people
tell me?
die.
Whatever.
Or was that my dad who told me that?
Doesn't matter. It's stupid.
Yeah,
Regardless, we're not planning to go after the cyborg woman immediately after this. We have another location we need to check out.
We just need more information on this guy's organization. That might not be an organization because they're not organized.
definitely doesn't seem like it. But
Yeah, we're basically
but hey-
just trash talking him right in his face.
Navi just sighs and stands up. Tell y'all what. I'll see what I can't find out about this Skelebor's friends. You all go back to whatever it was you were doing.
Stay
I've
safe.
Oh,
still
thank
got it
God.
wrapped up. If anyone else wants more questions, while
Okay.
Or anything?
Okay. Here's a simple one.
Mhm.
What's her name?
Yeah, that's a good point. Lupin, checking. Would there be a surface level memory of the cyborg woman's name?
Let me find out.
Swallow.
I'm just gonna type that up in the chat.
Yasmin Castle.
Yasmin Castle. What kind of name is that?
The one
As
that-
opposed to Beach Boy?
The skeleton seems offended. It likes its name.
They're there, Beachy. They're there.
Beachy.
Cecily just pats his skeleton.
He looks like he would punch you if it weren't for the fact that he were currently restrained.
Anyway, I think that's all we can ask him before he actually. I think that's all we can ask him for now. Anyone want to help take him back to his cell?
Hang on. I'm here. I want to ask something. I want to check something. I want to know. I want to know where he died and what was left behind.
I'm feeling very unsettled by your tale right now.
You get used to it.
All right. Let me just see. Because this is the thing that literally caused him to come back because he was so fucking pissed off about it, it is a little bit easier to get to those particular memories. You see a castle in the midst of a battle. It's a massive one, a terrible battle. People are dying everywhere. Knights are fighting. People are... It's bloody. Bloodshed everywhere. The weapons seem more like they're from a little closer to Dubel's time, actually. Like, this is clearly from a long time ago.
Would Lubid recognize the castle?
Roll me either some sort of history check or a general purpose knowledge check.
I've been meaning to put history in as an expertise, but didn't have to spend one. So just intelligence?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to use a luck point to re-roll that because I really want to know.
Or do
No,
you
I've
have
got luck points.
Oh yeah, you have luck points. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah,
I'm the
because
only
you
one
have
who
three,
does,
right?
'cause I was not
Or-
part of the Lamanche.
You have
Yeah.
2 or 3.
2.
Okay.
I mean to put a third one in, but I'm saving up for other stuff.
Okay, so you spend a luck point to re-roll that.
Yep. Oh,
That
fuck off!
That is a 15 because you add a 10 to rolls that are 10 and below, and you
Yeah.
cannot technically fail skill checks. So
Yep.
this is a castle from Scotland somewhere.
So it's not.
It's not specifically in Araku. The skeleton somehow found its way to China and was like, God, I'm still pissed.
God, I'm
Okay,
still
so it's
fucking
not
pissed.
the castle, it's a castle.
It's a castle.
Got it.
As the memory sort of fades, you see something that's dressed deceptively casually for something that's missing half its face, and then the memory ends.
Huh.
Oh, that was interesting.
pleasant.
Yeah,
Got
turns
what
out
you were
this
looking-
guy- personally, but I wouldn't be too interesting for you guys. Just a typical werewolf attack. Not too much else. It was bloody.
Well, I can see where he gets his anger from.
He's quite old, though, so... Yeah, she just starts patting him on the shoulder. So, good on you.
Good on you for surviving this long.
He just rumbles like annoyed, chattering noises, clearly still annoyed about being grappled and more annoyed about having to relive that.
We can take you... Well, since we're done with questions, we can take you back to your cell, as long as you don't actually try to punch any of us. Not if you agree to that.
I can still hold on to him as we take him back. That's no problem. I'll probably do a little slower, but I can do that. Lubed just kind of leans closer, just sort of whispering, if that was a bit too much, I know somewhere else you can spend all of eternity.
Oh my.
Lubed,
stop it. Lubed, stop it.
Oh my.
Oh, sorry, it's complicated. Can we just...
Let's just take him back to his cell.
Yeah, I agree.
You point, I drag.
Okay, Navi leads you back to where he's being held in a cell, and you guys get him all set up and all of that stuff. Now, I have an important question to ask before we move over to the next part.
Yeah.
You guys wanted to go snooping around about Geraldine Myers, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Did you want to go to her shop or her house?
Well, we don't know where she lives currently, do we?
Dubelle does, although I don't think she said this to anyone. She wants to go snooping at Geraldine's house.
Oh.
Well, we can ask.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna go to Geraldine's shop and end up doing a search, right?
Why go to the shop? I know where she lives.
You know where she lives?
What?
Yeah. It's called reconnaissance. I do have a life outside of you guys, you know.
Clearly.
Yeah.
You only met us yesterday.
Yeah, I had to wrap up some things, regarding my job. Oh, by the way, I'm between jobs now, so if I suddenly disappear again, that's probably why. I can't control it. It happens. But yeah, I was wrapping up something there. I thought I'd do a little bit of fact checking while I'm at it, and I found out where she lived.
Huh. Helpful.
Well, then I guess we can choose one of those two places.
Let's try our house.
Yeah, I want to check her house. I want to check something particular.
Okay. I'm sure
All right.
we're all together, so...
You guys, kind of gather up, discuss that you're heading to her house, and start making your way there. What are we as far as time is concerned? I just want to make sure.
9:19, and we started back at 8:30ish.
It's 43 minutes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and jump over here.
But
You guys
10:19
have
for me.
arrived
Thank
outside.
You very much.
Hey, I'm central, you're east.
Yes, good.
It took you a little bit to get to the upper city and all of that, but you arrive pretty much without incident.
Wendy!
Except for that, I was wondering how long that would take.
Took fairly quickly.
I mean, when you see two people in one square.
¿Qué pasa, Maru? Bueno, macho. No tengo nada más. Chao.
Alright, so we're here. Remind me again.
This place is...
Oh, it's Wendy! Oh, it's Wendy! Wendy, when did you get here?
Wendy kind of tugs on Maska's shirt and just clings to him.
So,
Okay.
why did we bring...
I picked her up, apparently.
So, why are we bringing Wendy along with us again?
Or
I'm not...
You didn't bring her along. She just sort of showed up.
where did
Okay.
you come from?
Correction. Wendy, what are you doing here?
She sniffles as she holds on to Maska. My dad said I'm not allowed to hang out with Maska anymore, so I decided that I want to hang out with him instead of staying there.
Whoa, what?
You ran away?
No, Wendy, you can't do that. You have to go back.
You're my bestest friend.
I know, but you can't just disobey like that. Your dad probably has a good reason, which one I'm probably not sure of, but I'm sure he has a good reason.
Kind of like your dad does when trying to hook you up with girls.
Yeah, just I'm gonna
running away from home is just gonna make your dad even more mad, and you'll see Maska even less, and yada yada yada, cascading effects, blah blah blah, whatever.
Thanks for the subtlety reroll.
She just sniffles and
totally
clings to Maska tighter.
You give one hell of a pep talk reroll.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie to a kid. They should get to the truth more often with these kids.
Aldrich.
All right.
The way he said it was brash, but he's not wrong.
Aldrich.
Yeah, okay. I'll admit the brashness.
Just kind of walks over to Wendy and looks over and states, walks over to Wendy a moment and is like, "Greetings, little one."
Hiya, Mr. Aldred.
He just kind of crosses his arms and states, "And what would cause your fathers to wish for you to stay away from Maska?"
They said it was for my safety.
Glances over at Maska for a moment.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to her. You know I'm not like that around children.
He's like, "I am fully aware." Glances back over at Wendy. "What are you doing?" He just kind of looks up and around and states, "Have you been here this entire time?"
I saw you guys coming out of the exit to the upper city when I was going towards Maska's house, so I followed you.
Well, look at that, Maska, your #1 fan.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm excited about this right now, considering what her parents are feeling about me.
Well, that and your line of work is pretty dangerous, especially with it being with the police force and all.
Yeah.
Well, as far as I see it, Maska, can you make sure you can watch over Wendy if she's going to be here?
I might as well. I don't think I can take her home now.
Wait, you're going to take her with you?
We don't really have much choice.
No, we're having one of us watch over her to make sure she doesn't get in any trouble.
Aldred raises his hand and states, "I will do this." He states, "This way you can tell your fathers that you are with your godfather instead of Maska." Wink.
Yeah. Just say that anyway and stay with Maska.
That would be lying. And no offense, but that would be lying. And no offense, Maska's a terrible liar.
Hey.
Well, that's why she stays with Maska.
I say this with the utmost affection.
Thanks, Aldred. You're the cool.
I'm just going to walk up to the house and see if anyone's home or not.
Yeah, that's the other issue, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, me and Aldred will look after her.
Dog.
Yeah, she apparently has like
2 dogs.
50 dogs.
50?
Side note, my favorite part is Ellie just going, "Ooh, a dog."
And another dog.
Yeah, there's a dog. There's 2 doggies.
2 dogs.
Hey there, little guys. Says, trying to pet one of them.
Roll animal hunt. No, I'm kidding. They're pretty tame, actually.
Well, certainly not the guard dog type.
Look at the puppies.
They're so cute. Come on, Wendy.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Are there any windows in the front?
You do not see any windows from where you are standing.
Huh. No windows up here. All right, let's.
There you are. Sneaking around.
I'm
the
gonna
side.
just sort of bring everyone to a pause real quick.
Please.
Everyone roll initiative so we can have some semblance of order going on here.
Oh, thank God.
Remember to select your token.
I was about to just say, like, guys.
Well, one person's separating from the whole group.
Yeah, I was about to have Cecily just turn around and just look at everyone, going like, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Where's
is
Dubel?
she planning to break in?
Shit, fucking probably.
I was planning to have it sounds like a Drake and Josh episode. So I was like, guys, where's Dubel?
Hey, where's Perry?
God.
Hang on.
We're missing the
Bad
bell.
turn.
Dubel.
There we go. She has the top roll.
All right.
Oh,
fantastic.
What do you want from me?
Now that we have an initiative order,
We have everything we don't want. Jesus.
Damn, last.
Does that work? Got him.
Never mind. Dogs are last.
hang on. I need to actually roll their initiative.
Damn chance.
Let's see here. They have that, so okay, yeah. They're
done.
still last. Okay, so Dubel, you are going first in the round. What do?
I'm going to try and shadow in, just see what's inside.
Alrighty.
Well,
How far in are you going? Are you going all the way or just... Okay, all the way it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's not breaking. It's only entering.
Oh.
You have done yourself a shadow into the kitchen. There's more dogs in here.
Be very quiet.
You're apparently stepping in a dog food bowl.
Wouldn't be the
I
first
imagine
time.
that she's floating like an inch or two above it.
Just let's see, because I can shadow about 30 feet in 1 inch.
Well, bright side is if you actually do meet the old lady, we can just say that Dubel pulled a Batman.
Well, that's interesting. So, gonna shadow back out. No way in. Gonna wander around and try and get in another way.
Well then.
Hang on, how far is... I think I was there. So, so I could only get to about...
About there.
Yeah. I haven't figured out that yet, so...
Right click when doing the
Yeah.
line.
Oh, thank you.
All right,
Still
no
learning.
problem. Alrighty, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Masca,
All
Wendy will
right.
be moving with you for now.
Yeah, okay. I looked down at Wendy, considering she was at the Werewolf Anonymous meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to this house, Wendy?
No, I've never been here before.
Do you know who owns it?
It's kind of near the fabricy place, so I think the old lady.
Oh.
I don't
okay.
really know her that well, though.
I see. All right. While I'm walking with Wendy, I'm gonna look around. Just looking around, see if anything suspicious up into the door. So I'm just
All right.
up and near the dogs over here. Just looking around as I walk. Is that the perception?
Perceptions?
Okay. Come on.
Be successful. You can do
No,
it.
no. No, it was My thing is lagging.
All right.
Ends off.
Not the thing.
Gasp.
You notice there's like a sign about here
Mhm.
that says "Be aware of dogs."
Oh.
And
I'd like to point out it's not beware of dogs, it's be aware of dogs right now. It's just like just know for a
Please be
fact that
aware
there's
of
dogs.
dog.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'm just gonna just go up into the door and knock.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Huh. Guess nobody's home.
Is there a doorbell or something?
There's a doorbell like right here. So
Yeah. Just gonna press it. Maybe it's a big house, so maybe she didn't hear that.
Oh god, it even sounds like an old
Oh.
lady.
Oh god.
This is the exact doorbell tone my grandparents had when they were living in a house. So
That's the bell I hear.
Yeah,
every-
that makes
that's the
sense.
bell
I
I-
had grandparents had that clock that did the same thing.
I have a clock.
That's the bell I hear every single hour in the day.
God.
There's a
yours
church
probably
nearby.
also adds another one of those, and then however many
Yeah.
gongs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any reaction?
No, still nothing.
Masca turns to Cecily. I think no one's home.
Huh. Well, she's probably at her store right now.
Maybe we should go to the store.
Sounds good to me.
What? We could,
Yeah. Or. What?
or
Or
do you think that there'll still be something we can look into around here?
you like outside?
All right. Well, hear me out here.
What? I didn't hear
I
that.
kind of don't want to, but okay, go ahead.
Wait, I didn't hear that. What did you say?
She didn't say it yet.
Oh,
What's your big plan, Cicely?
All right. Well, like I said, don't hate me about this, but I think I'm starting to understand why Dubell wanted to check out the house. Check out the house opposed to the shop.
Okay.
why do you think that there's something that she might hide if we come and she's here?
I think that's the case.
So you want to break in?
More like sneak in.
Do you take constructive criticism?
Preferably not from you.
It sucks.
I don't know, Cicely. This is kind of risky.
Do you know how to pick a lock?
I mean, I can.
Well, Cecily just deadpan looks over to Maska.
What?
Thanks for sharing.
Nothing. Just noticing the irony.
Look, I'm not too sure about this.
But for the sake of the turn order, is that end of turn?
Oh, I thought we moved on. Yeah, that's my turn.
You way.
All right. I walk up.
This is amazing.
All right. So what are you thinking, Cicely? We just break in? No
I don't. Well, what I'm thinking is, Well, I guess if there's no better term to use, I think we should take a look inside.
Okay.
Just as long as we don't break anything inside the place. Or don't break anything at all.
Right.
I guess.
So how do you propose we get in there?
Well, Mafka did say that he knows how to pick a lock.
I have been rusty, but I can still pick a lock.
All right, double checking. Can anyone else?
Pick a lock?
Aldred. Aldred raises his hand.
Good. We have
Can
two
you
people
teach
who can
me?
give.
No, Wendy. No, Wendy. No, Wendy. Breaking and entering is bad.
Yes.
And yet,
And yet you're doing it.
It's bad. We're doing it, but you never do it.
Are you doing it because you're policemen?
Yes.
Part of the reason, yes.
Yeah. Sometimes that's what police have to do.
Join the police force. We'll teach you how to pick locks.
Actually, I think they do.
Put it on the post.
Yeah, I think they actually do.
Yeah, they do.
fucking,
Don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely certain about it, but I think they might.
Okay, so we have two
Apparently
people.
they do.
Good
Okay,
God.
so we have two people who can pick a lock, hopefully safely. And we'll look in. If we don't notice anything out of ordinary, we immediately leave. Nothing else.
Right.
Besides, I'm pretty sure Dubel is considering doing that exact same idea, so we might.
Oh,
Assuming she's already
We
done.
might as well.
yeah, I would not be surprised if she just already went inside.
I mean, she is a
Good.
shadow.
Good. It's like, well, good. That means, well, good. That means that we don't have to be the first people to think of the idea.
Does that make it better?
No.
No, it doesn't.
Cecily just gives a thumbs up. It feels better for me. It feels better for my
I
conscience.
wish I was close so I could just shout. Bullshit.
I pat Cecily on the shoulder. Whatever makes you feel better at night. I'm
Just-
done.
Dubel,
do
you
what-
just get the feeling that there's something stupid happening.
What is it not?
Just do what you think Just do what you're about to do. That's out of character.
I'm
Nice.
I said I'm done. I can't. I'm not doing anything. I can't pick a lock. The most
No,
I'll be
okay.
able to
Monster
do
I'll
Hunter,
just
can you
turn-
pick a lock?
is
So
teleport
Monster Hunter proceeds to walk forward and whatnot there. And he looks over the lock. Is there anything special about this lock?
You notice two things. First being, it's pretty much a normal lock. The second being that there is a rope tied around it. This is a dog-friendly door.
Aww.
Aldred just kind of looks around at the rope and tries to trace where it goes.
It's just sort of tied to the handle. Basically, if the door is unlocked, then the dog can jump up, pull the rope, and open the door so they can get back inside.
Aww.
Aldred just kind of looks over it and is like, okay. He proceeds to lean down and states, now I will warn you that I have not practiced this ability in quite some time.
As long as you don't break anything, I have no complaints.
Do you need backup? Master.
If I could, if you notice anything out of place while I'm working on this, it would be effective. It would be helpful.
All right. I'll spot you.
Yep. So, funny story. Out of character, I thought Aldred had better sleight of hand.
Oh my God. How much sleight of hand do you have?
2.
How many ranks?
Fucking incredible. Do you have ranks in it?
I have Jack of all trades, so
Okay, then you can roll it.
Do I roll asset to help him? Because I don't think he's gonna be able to make it. Ow.
Aldred just kind of pops it, kind of just stretches his fingers and attempts to do what he's doing. I could take an assist from Masca, right?
I'll say add a +2.
Okay, so gonna add a +2 to this over here. All right. Huh.
Total of
Oh my!
20, nice.
Nice.
It's like, no, if I remember these old cast iron doors correctly, you just need to. He brings up a little thing from his alchemical bag where it's like some sort of ice. Kind of pushes it against it and states, "This sort of iron does not do well with ice very well." And with a little bit of finagling, he works on that.
You hear, after a little bit, the door does open. I assume you're going inside?
Yep. Proceeds to put little cold thing back into his pouch and states, and goes in like,
Whoa!
There is a big statue of a dog in here.
Oh my god, I thought that was real.
That is
about ready to close the door.
terrifying. That is terrifying.
I'm going to take a closer look at that statue. Is it actually a statue? Can I do
Okay.
a monsters check or a magic check?
You move to about here to get a closer look at the statue, and you hear the stone creaking as the dog looks at you.
Magical statue dog.
Aldred just kind of stands there for a moment and has his arms crossed and whatnot. He's not looking threatening or anything. He's just there. Blink, blink, stare. I think it's magic, he states a little bit dryly.
Do I see that it's magic?
Oh no, really?
Really, Aldrin?
Don't say!
That's the conclusion you come to.
He's like,
Welcome
well,
to Araku.
he's just, but he says that in the most dry tone. Like,
Alright, Aldred, is that your turn?
is there any chance that I could like do a knowledge check to see what kind of
that?
statue this is? What we're dealing with here?
Oh.
Give me either some sort of magic check or just a general knowledge check.
Magic.
Okay.
20 again.
This looks like a statue that has been enchanted to attack intruders.
Aldred proceeds to glance backwards and states. Aldred just looks backwards for a moment, looks back toward the dog, looks back towards the others. You all are going to want to back away from the door.
You don't say.
I'm sorry, guys.
Crap.
You don't go through the front door.
I fucking told you. You're all
Aldred's like-
idiots.
Looks back up. I appear to be in danger.
I'll take that as the end of your turn.
I appear to be in danger. You don't say.
You're like that one Ralph Wiggum image.
I'm in danger.
1 hour, 8 minutes.
All right.
Let's go ahead and get through this turn order, and then we can take a break. Reroll.
All right.
Anks, are you?
Yeah.
It's
your
beast.
Well, he's just gonna move out of the way.
Is that your turn?
No, he's gonna irradiate an action if anyone's gonna get injured and whatnot
Okay.
to heal them because they're
That's-
gonna get injured.
Thank God for Team Medic. How did that happen anyway? It is now the statue's turn. I don't think anyone needs to even guess who it's attacking.
Yeah.
Is it Masca?
Is it me?
Aldred, what's your parry?
5, actually.
It raises a stone paw and slaps you. Roll toughness.
Ooh.
Slapper.
God
Would
damn
you
it.
like to re-roll that?
Yes, actually.
I mean,
That is a 20. Take a wound.
Take a wound.
As dog is just looming over you now.
The JoJo kanjis loom over him.
Cecily?
So Cecily's going to quickly go in there and pull Aldred out.
Okay, you're pulling Aldred out?
Pulling Aldred out and... yes, pulling Aldred out.
You get no
Aldred,
argument from me.
Okay. You yank Aldred out by the back of his shirt.
And Cecily just goes, sorry for the intrusion. Bye-bye. Closes the door. Not a word.
Aldred's like, to be entirely fair, I'm the one who walked in immediately.
Cecily, is that your turn?
1 sec. Okay, so front door, definitely not a good idea.
Nope.
You don't say.
Jesus Christ! I knew we shouldn't have done that.
Oh, hey, I'm not the one who read the sign as be aware of the dog.
It still says that.
It still says that. He points at the sign. Be aware of dogs.
Well,
And we
maybe
are
it
aware
should have
of
been
dogs.
maybe it should have said beware and aware.
Why are you blaming me? I just read a sign.
I'm not blaming you, I'm blaming the sign.
Then why are you yelling at me?
I like to yell.
The sign
I
has
know
no
it.
moral compass.
Cecily.
Speaking of you, reroll, do you want to go over there and heal Aldred, or
Aldred's actually gonna pop a thing on a potion.
Aldred? It's not your turn. He held an action.
Oh, okay.
Roll
for flavor.
Heal, reroll.
Just for flavor's sake, starts to pop up a thing on the potion and rolls like, oh, for fuck's sake.
You are too eager to drink those potions.
Wow.
Aldred, your wound fades.
Places
Okay.
cork back on top and just...
Cecily, is that your turn?
Yes.
Dog turns.
Uh-oh.
The pug tries to bite Aldred's leg.
Aldred has been branded, hasn't he?
They just saw him walk in.
Aldred just kind of looks down at the pug and goes,
Aldred, roll toughness. I don't think this should be hard, but still roll toughness.
fucking...
God.
Incredible. You were wounded and dazed. You took more damage from the pug than you took from the statue.
Okay, I have several questions.
Well, remember, base
You can
damage
drink the
is
juice
15.
now.
Oh, is that going to be for Cicely or me?
Speaking of people who entered the building, Cecily,
Oh no.
what's your parry?
Cecily's parry is a 10.
Okay. This barely connects. Roll toughness.
Fuck.
Would you like to re-roll toughness?
Yes.
I swear to God, if you guys get knocked out by 2 dogs... Okay, you're fine. Let's take a break here and process the fact that Aldred took 2 degrees of failure from a pug while we go on break. See you guys in a few.
Bye. I'm gonna fucking die.
The absolute best part is that reroll as cleric is literally the angry healer.
It's
You got injured by a dog, you moron.
Thank you, Mercy.
Reroll.
I will be right back.